Hey Dream Starters, hope you're following along on the dreamstartersuniversity.com book club book of the week, social media marketing, 1 hour a day. Every week we read a new book regarding sales, entrepreneurship, personal development, anything to help your business grow. And this chapter talks about something pretty important. There's 3 different advertising strategies you can take when you break it all down. Number 1, there's a law called Sarnoff's law. Now Sarnoff was the founder of NBC, Radio Corporation of America. Talks about the value of a person or business is based off the number of listeners or people who tune in. Like a channel, a TV channel, how many people watch that channel every night? Or a radio station, how many people are listening every day? That determines a person's or business's value. Number 2, there's Metcalfe, Metcalfe's law. Metcalfe was the founder of 3Com Ethernet. And what it says is your value is based off of how many interactions that you have that can reach right back out at you. Very similar to text messaging. How many phone numbers you have that you can respond, you can message them and they can respond right back to you. Email chains, very similar. So the value of a person or business is based off of how many people are in your email chain that can respond to you after you talk to them first. And number 3, which is very similar to social media. This is what is the big difference that people are starting to see that are on the very high levels. Reed's law. Now Reed was a computer scientist at MIT. And he says the value of a person or business is based off of how many people are actually talking about them. Not the content they put out, and not the number of times that they reach out to them. It's how many people are actually talking about them. And that's for that basic principle, your social media value. Really, if you notice some of the big guys out there, some of them are putting out really great content, which only helps them, obviously. But there are some people who don't put out great content at all, but they have millions and millions of followers. So their value is very high. And they are doing something right, whether it's controversial, whether it's, really big headline news, or sometimes it could be even staged. And Reed's law is a perfect example of some of the things that I believe are done on purpose, like the Mariah Carey's debacle, the New Year's debacle, the Super Bowl, the wardrobe malfunction. You get people talking about you, and all of a sudden, now you have eyeballs, you have ears, and you can either sell them a lot of things, or use that as a marketing technique to go somewhere else. Get, I'm not saying the big guys are doing this, but speaking gigs. You can use these little stepping stones after you get their eyeballs and their ears to do other things. Alice Cooper back in the day used to have his manager call the cops on himself, so the newspapers would write about how crazy he was. See, he got people talking about him, and that's how he's able to use it and propel himself to the next level. So social media, good or bad, however you want to look at it, it's getting people seen, and that's why you have to use certain strategies. Remember Reed's law. Your value is based off of how many people are talking about you. You have to get people talking about you some way. Follow us at dreamstartersuniversity.com. We have more tips and tricks. And obviously, we hope you stay tuned for more of the Dream Starters University Book Club Book of the Week. Also, I have a web series called The American Entrepreneur, where we interview entrepreneurs all over the world that do business in the United States. And they have a lot of insight that I think you can find a lot of value in. Take care, guys.